Hello, this is Ray Phoenix here again, and this is Star Wars Death Star Battle on the Atari 2600. This is basically one of the Return of the Jedi games, or I guess you call it Star Wars Return of the Jedi game, for the Atari 2600. This game perfectly reflects on what the Return of the Jedi movie was to the other two Star Wars movies. The first Star Wars game on the Atari 2600 was a classic, a really good game. A Star Wars arcade game. It's a legendary game, an awesome game. As a sequel, it may have even been better. The Empire Strikes Back game, where it has the same engine that Defender has, or you basically do the same thing as Defender, but it's Star Wars. And this game is, well, Return of the Jedi. It's good, but not necessarily better than the first two. In this game, you play as Lando Calrissian, you fly in the Millennium Falcon, you shoot down TIE interceptors and sometimes Imperial shuttles. You have to go up to the Death Star itself, as you can see there. You have to shoot at the middle, you have to hack away and shoot at the middle, destroy, and try to dodge those pieces of flaming debris that hit there. But most of the time you have to try to dodge them, you get points and score, and you have to find holes in the shield. As you can see, that weird thing looks like 3D Breakout. It's actually a shield. And you have to wait, and if there's a line in front of a white line, you can't go for the white line, but you have to wait for there to be a hole opening up in the shield and fly through the holes in the shield, and you get to go up toward the Death Star, and you get to hack away at the Death Star. It's not like Yar's Revenge. It's almost like they try to make something similar to Yar's Revenge, or put a unique twist on it, which I kind of give them props for that. This game is definitely fun and ingenious. It's not just a simple copy of Yar's Revenge. Then again, it could have been better, I think. I mean, like, the other Star Wars games are better, but this game's still pretty good. Again, you gotta play as Lando Calrissian, one of the best Star Wars characters ever. That's so Lando, dude. You have to destroy the Death Star. When you destroy Death Star, as you can probably hear, it makes very weird sounding sounds, like freaky sounding sounds. It sounds like Chris Chan when he was having an intimate relationship with his PS3, courtesy of Jack Thaddeus. So it's really, the goal of this game is really to blow up the Death Star hundreds of millions of times, the second Death Star, to keep blowing it up hundreds of millions of times. Technically not the second Death Star anymore, because you blew it up so many times. They have a lot of those too, like they did out of Death Stars in the other game. You have to keep blowing them up and you get score, and every time you get 10,000 points, you get a new life, which is pretty good. This is a very bizarre game. There isn't really much music in this game. In the other two Star Wars games on the Atari 2600, they had music and then like do, but this game doesn't have that. This game just makes freaky, weird sounds instead. Maybe because this was an 80s game. This game came out in like 1983, so maybe they wanted to make it be like the freaky 80s. The 80s was a pretty freaky decade, if you take into perspective. And this game does have a lot of randomness. You never know when things will show up. You never know when those holes will show up. It's completely random. When you play this game, you're taking a gamble. Are you going to have a game that's going to last several minutes like mine? Or are you going to have a game that's going to be over in 2 seconds? You never know. You just never know. This game actually took me 11.5 minutes to play for the whole thing. But I didn't think you'd want to watch me keep doing that for 11 minutes and a half straight. So, thanks to video editing software, I managed to cut all that out. You don't need, it's the same game. You just don't need to see all the whole thing. It would get boring that way. But yes, you see, I'm up to 32,410 points now. I still have a few lives left, which is good. And I just fly around. Again, there's a lot of randomness in this game. This game is extremely random. Like the Return of the Jedi movie, it was pretty random. But again, they had those weird alien singers in Jabba's place, and in the 1997 version, they had a CGI musical number in it, which kind of sucked, to be honest. I mean, I didn't really like that as much, but... And then they go to another planet where there's these freaky little teddy bears that help them destroy the Empire. Whoever would have fought the Empire, the fierce and evil Empire, would have been destroyed by a bunch of measly little teddy bears. Next time bad guys chase after me in real life, I'm running into the toy store. Maybe teddy bears will help me fight them off. But again, in Conker's Bad Fur Day, the enemies in that game were teddy bears. You know, the teddies is what they call them, those evil teddy bears. And that was in Conker's Bad Fur Day, an Atari, an N64 game that I'm probably never going to own on account of it costs so much money, and it's a little bit too crude for my standards. I don't think my family would approve of me playing Conker's Bad Fur Day. But I digress. I mean, this game is decent, I'd say. The most is decent. The Star Wars games are some of the best games on the Atari 2600. But this game, I don't know, I could live without this, to be honest. It's good, but I can mostly live without it. I can see the Death Star is getting rebuilt, as you see, getting built as I'm trying to take it down. Or Empire Strikes Back for the Atari 2600 gameplay video. Already stated Randall from Clerks' theory on the second Death Star, where he thinks the Empire hired contractors to build it. And that's why they were able to build it so fast. And now that it was destroyed by rebels. Now a bunch of innocent contractors have lost their lives, all because of a pointless war that they had nothing to do with. I see I destroyed an Imperial shell. If you get those Imperial shells are worth a lot of points. If you can destroy one of those or shoot one of those down, you do get a lot of points for that. So 41,000 points. I think that might be my greatest score yet at this game. I don't know. This game doesn't save your high scores. What do you expect? It's an Atari 2600 game. Of course, it's not going to save your scores, but it's a pretty good score for my standards. Just shooting down the TIE interceptors. You only seem to use TIE interceptors in this game for some reason, because they're the best at intercepting the Millennium Falcon, as you can see. And it's cool you get to fly the Millennium Falcon in this game, too. Something you didn't get to do in the other two games, so I guess that's good in that way. I believe there was another game called Star Wars Ewok or something like that on the Atari 2600, which I haven't played that one or seen that one. I only might play that one eventually. And then there was another bad game, Star Wars game on the Atari 2600 called Star Wars Jedi Arena. That was also a bad game, too. Just based on lightsaber training from Star Wars Episode 4. And it's game over, as you can see here. This is Ray Phoenix, signing out.